Kick it.
What is up, peeps? This is Sonicadam2, and welcome to another of my Pokemon X and Y Wipeout battles for you all. And today I'm going to be doing another actual Wi-Fi battle, and that is going to be, and therefore I'm going to be up against FluffyShowdown. So, anyways, it was actually, just to know that it was pretty much a very close battle. Very, very close match nonetheless. So, anyways, let's just get this show on the road with me versus FluffyShowdown. So to start things off, he sent off with this special Victini, and I sent off with my my Cholo Whimsicott. And for this part, I'm just gonna be using with a substitute, just to, you know, in case if he decides to put up with a stuff, because sometimes it's gonna be like a bit of a Star War nonetheless for a little bit. So yeah, I go for the substitute, and he goes for the V-Create, which is probably to spams a lot with the V-Create until my Whimsicott dies. So yeah, it's pretty unfortunate for that part, but you know, what can you do? Luck always the hands on your sides. And for this one, I decided to go for another substitute because I bet that he just goes for another spamming some crap out of the V-Creates and stuff like that. So that's take two for trying to break the substitute. And then I'll be doing with another then I'm gonna be doing it with another substitute, and yeah, to put up with another substitute, and after we get some little bit of health recovery from leftovers, and he decides to switch out with his Victini and send out the Dragonite. So sometimes it makes it a good perfect opportunity for me to go in lead seed, but just to get a little bit of a health recovery from the lead seed as usual. And I decided to put up a lead seed, but eventually it missed, which sucks. So yeah, if that lead seed would hit connects, I would be alright just to put up with a Troll Star War, cause you know. But you know, it just missed, so what can I do about it? Luck really tends to happen, as I put up with a substitute, and he keeps spamming some crap out of the fire punches now, which eventually takes down my Whimsicott, which sucks. So yeah. Well, for the next part, well, not really for this one last time, put up a substitute for a Star War, because you know. So yeah, put up with another fire punch. And then for the next turn, I think he just decides to put up another fire punch just to eventually take down my Whimsicott, which sucks. But for this turn, I decided to put up a Tailwind just so that all my moves attacks will go first. So yeah, and I just pretty much sack my Whimsicott just to put up a Tailwind, cause you know, a great support move indeed. And I decided to put up with a Shiny Greninja, and I'd be able to use it with an Ice Beam just to eventually take down the Dragonite through multi-scale with Ice Beam. So yeah, one shot kill the Dragonite, and it hits through multi-scale. So yeah, and he decided to send up with a Balloon. For this turn, I decided to switch out with a Delphox to protect from using the Mach Punch. So yeah, to send on my Delphox, and he decided to put her with a Mach Punch just to predict that. So yeah, and I decided to put her with a Side Shock, hoping that I will be able to take it down. But guess what? He decided to put her with a Focus Sash. Yeah, it kind of sucks. But he decided to put her with a Spore, cause you know, 100% accuracy for point of sleep. Cause yeah, and the Tailwind is ported out, which sucks. So yeah, and he decided to go with a Stealth Box, just Walk Tomb, just to eventually kill my Delphox with one shot. Sucks. So I decided to put with a Garchomp, just to hoping I'll be able to take the Breloom with a outweight. and it kills Breloom. Even though that if he wasn't half with a focus sass and all that stuff, so yeah. Anyways, he decided to put it with a normal Greninja, and he decided to put it with an Ice Beam just to eventually one-shot kill my Garchomp, which is very, very unfortunate. But you know, Garchomp did put it with that work just to get that one threat out of the way. So yeah, I decided to put it with a Charizard. Well, actually, I'm gonna make it evolve my Charizard into Charizard Y, hoping that it will be able to reduce the water type attacks because of the sun, and I'd be able to take out the Greninja out with a Solar Beam, as he decides to go with a Surf, which pretty much it does like over half. So yeah, and as you can see there, it does like over half. And I decided to use with a Solar Beam just to predict it that for that move, and I decided to take down the Greninja out with a Solar Beam. So yeah, pretty good prediction indeed. So yeah, and he decided to put up with a Victini, and I decided to go for an S-Slash, hoping that it would begin the friends, but it doesn't. And he decided to put up with a V-Create just to take down my Charizard Y. Well, obviously, because the boosted Sun, which boosts all fire-type attacks. So yeah, my Charizard Y is down for the count, which is very unfortunate, but, you know, Charizard Y did put all the good work and stuff, so, yeah. And for this one, I decided to go with a Darmanitan, and I used a Flare Blitz just to take down that Victini. So yeah, never underestimate the Seal Force, Choice Bandit, Sun, Darmanitan. So yeah, and he decided to put with that Smurgle, just to, you know, hoping that I could put some entry hazards as possible. But I just used with a Flare Blitz, hoping that I would be able to take down the Smurgle. But unfortunately, it gets to have another Focus Sash, which is kind of unfortunate, because yeah. And he decided to put with a Spore, just to make my Darmanitan sweep. But for the next turn, I decided to switch out my Darmanitan and go into that Greninja just to protect it from using the sticky webs. So, yeah. And as you can see here, he decided to put sticky webs just to protect it that. So, yeah. Greninja will be my only last hope for this for the rest of the turns, cause yeah. And I decided to go with Surf just to take down that Smurgle. Just like that. And now for this last Pokemon he's about to send out is Vivillon. And I decided to put with an Ice Beam, hoping that it will be able to take down their Vivillon. But guess what will happen next? He decided to have another Focus Sash. Yeah. 3 Pokemons that have Focus Sash, and I think 2 Pokemons that have Life Orb, and 1 Weakness Policy from Dragonite. So yeah, for this last turn, he decided to put with a Sleep Powder, but it missed, and I decided to use an Ice Beam to take down Vivillon. So yeah, I decided to put with an Ice Beam, taking down the Vivillon, and thus ending me take the match. So yeah, that was a very, very close match indeed. I hope that you had your fun battle as well too, FluffyShowdown, and hopefully we'll be able to have more battles soon. So anyways, it's Sonicadam2 doing this Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle, and I'll be seeing you all later in the next video or in the next Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. So anyways, it's Sonicadam2 signing out.